Welcome to the deep dive.
Great to be diving in.
So, today we're tackling something I think everyone thinks about now and then compliments, and also that whole idea of self worth.
Yeah, how they connect. We've got an article that, explores why some praise feels, well, better than other praise.
Right. And we also have a classic line from Oscar Wilde's to weave in.
Hmm.
Our mission really is to get a handle on why certain compliments resonate so much, and maybe more importantly, how we can build up a sense of value that's like solid from the inside.
Exactly. It's about unpacking that whole validation thing. Where should our sense of value really come from?
Okay, so let's kick off with something kind of fun from the source, a word. Darling.
Ah,
The
yes.
source points out it can mean different things, right? Like someone you love dearly, or just someone you like, or even just a kind, helpful person.
It does set a nice positive tone, doesn't it?
Mm.
Puts you in that mindset of appreciation value.
Yeah. Being valued, yeah. Which makes you think, and this is for you listening, why do you think we tend to value compliments more when they come from certain people? Ever notice that yourself?
Well, it's interesting. The article touches on this element of social comparison.
Okay.
It suggests we often give more weight to praise from people we look up to or see as, maybe higher up in some way.
Right.
It's like their approval gives us a temporary lift, makes us feel a bit elevated ourselves just for a moment.
Oh, totally. It's like, remember that example they used? Getting a compliment from a usually stoic boss or maybe just a really reserved colleague.
Mhm.
And suddenly you're sort of glowing, you feel that little burst of pride.
Exactly. That acknowledgement, it feels like it validates something in us, confirms our competence maybe.
Yeah.
But, and this is key from the article, while those external pats on the back are nice,
Yeah.
they're fleeting,
Uh-huh.
our, long-term well-being.
Yeah.
That really needs to be anchored in our own actions, our own inner sense of worth.
Absolutely. Because, I mean, the source says it pretty bluntly. People around us, they change. Situations shift.
Life happens.
Right. The one constant factor is, well, it's ourselves. So if your self-esteem is totally riding on what other people say.
It's built on shaky ground, like relying on, I don't know, shifting winds for stability, as the saying goes.
Good analogy.
And that, well, that brings us neatly to Oscar Wilde, that famous quote.
Be yourself, everyone else is already taken. Classic.
Such a classic. So how does that tie into this whole self-worth discussion we're having?
Well, it just cuts right to the heart of it, doesn't it? Our real value, our uniqueness lies in just being us.
Mhm.
If we're always chasing approval by trying to be someone we're not, we completely miss the chance to value our own genuine quality.
Spot on. And that's where true self-confidence really comes from, isn't it?
Yeah.
It pushes us to look inward, find that value inside, instead of always seeking it out there.
So appreciate the kind words when they come.
Absolutely. Enjoy them, but keep it in perspective. Don't let them define you.
So the big takeaway here seems to be, yes, external compliments feel good. They give us a lift. We're human.
For sure.
But that deep, lasting, stable sense of self-worth, that has to be an inside job. It comes from within.
Well said. And that leads us to, I guess, a final thought for you to chew on.
Okay.
Thinking about Wilde's advice, be yourself, at everything we've said about compliments. How can you, listening right now, actively cultivate a deeper sense of self-appreciation, one that's truly independent of external praise?
Mm.
How can you sort of nurture that inner darling? Something to think about.